Hey, Al, let's move ahead in the Swift Playgrounds area with some more advanced features, giving your byte um, character the ability to make decisions. So I'm clearly not looking at um, Swift Playgrounds right now. I'm taking you back to maybe, well, a different time, certainly. And we did conditionals with Scratch. And here's a screenshot of a Scratch project that you did. And this is a conditional. This is an if statement. And that's the way it looked in Scratch. And it's constantly checking to see if you're pressing W or pressing S. It's another conditional, or pressing A, or touching a wall. Those are all conditionals. Conditionals are true or false statements. And we talked a little bit about them with Scratch, and we're going to talk about them in Swift as well. This is how it looked in Scratch. They gave you commands like key pressed and touching wall or touching edge. You didn't, this is part of like the Scratch code library. Okay, you didn't have to write that method. It was provided to you. Something similar is going to happen with Swift Playgrounds too. And let's go take a look at that. Um, and the way it looks in Swift is very similar. And the way what's going to happen in this particular puzzle is I'm going to want to turn on all the switches that are not, toggle them on. But I can write a piece of code that says if it's closed, meaning not on, toggle it. Otherwise, it will skip it. And the way that looks is right here is so he's going to move forward, which you're pretty comfortable with. And now I want him to repeatedly move forward. So there's my for loop, which you guys are pretty good at by now. I'm going to move forward, and if it happens to be on a square that has a closed switch, it will toggle it. But you'll notice that if it's not on a closed switch, so these are not closed, these are considered open, it's just going to skip right over them. So that is a conditional. This is an if statement, just like in Scratch. This is a piece of code in the code library that I did not need to write. It's essentially a yes or no or a true or false question. Either it is on a closed switch or it's not. And if it's not, it's going to do nothing except continue to move forward because I'm in a loop of 3. So that's a conditional in um, Swift. Take a look at the puzzles. Good luck, and please reach out to me if you have any questions.